It's the worst day I've ever had.
All the ways, all the days. Oh, can't return.
Paul has decided to go to the hospital.
Goes and time never stops.
The climate is changing. But so are we. In June 2021, 4 amateur cyclists took to the streets to cycle 509 kilometres each, totalling 2,035 kilometres over 4 days to help in the fight against climate change. I followed them over the 4 days to capture their adventure as they travelled from the NRT Eco offices in Banstead, Surrey, all the way up to the My Energy office in Market Rasen, Lincolnshire, then back down to the finish line at the world's first all-electric forecourt at Gridserve in Braintree, Essex, as they raise money for the Climate Coalition and fuel poverty in London. The Climate Coalition are the UK's largest group of people dedicated to action against climate change. They are the team behind the campaign that led to the UK becoming the first major economy to set a legally binding target for net zero carbon.
Today we're announcing that we will be ending our contribution to climate change by 2050 and legislating for a net zero emissions target.
The cycle was backed by some amazing businesses who all helped make this event a reality. The team are still raising money, so if you're able to donate, there's a link in the video description to their GoFundMe page. In the meantime, however, let's meet the team! First up, we have the ever-positive, highly entertaining, competitive tank of the group, Ben, one of NRT Eco's energy assessors. The ever-hilarious, hyper-determined Nick, another of NRT Eco's energy assessors. At the front of the pack, we have the captain of the team, the mega-versatile and ultra-reliable Adam, director of NRT Eco. And the final cyclist of the quartet, the ultra-optimistic, charismatic, friend to all, Paul from Gridserve. Supporting the team and driving the electric support van, we have the highly knowledgeable Ed from NRT Group. We have my colleague on the B camera, the always prepared and smiling Alice from the Oddity Forge. And finally, on the A camera, also from the Oddity Forge, your chubby presenter, me, Harrison. And after months of preparation, months of training, on Thursday, the 3rd of June, the team hit the road.
So, morning of the big ride. Think I've got everything. Got that nagging feeling that you've definitely forgotten something, even though I've probably loaded up my bag with things I definitely do not need. Yeah, this is it. Feels like my last will and testament. I God hope it isn't. But yeah, so about to embark on a pretty epic ride with some pretty epic guys. I suppose that's it. See you on the flip side. It's 4:30 a.m. An hour's drive. Go meet the guys, and then cycling for like 4 days. Obviously, slight breaks in between. But yeah. Looking forward to it. Obviously apprehensive, but yeah, it's a good bunch of guys, and we'll get it done. See you on the flip side.
If there's one thing that I've learned since knowing Adam, it's that he starts his day unreasonably early.
Shocked no one else is here yet.
all the way up here, I was trying to figure out what it is I've forgotten. Rocky music, maybe. Eye of the Tiger.
What with that walk? How you doing, Nick?
All good, thank you, yeah.
Yeah, how you feeling?
Nervous, but yeah, just keen to get going. I feel like I should be going on holiday or something, being up this early. It was weird. For the last week, I felt like I'm doing something big, and the only thing my body knows what to do is fear of flying.
Well, you're not getting on a plane.
No, I know,
okay. You've got 2 wheels.
But my alarm went off at 5, and I was like, "Ooh, airplane!"
Before we go, if you want to park it, you can plug the motor in if you want. The charger's on, and then when you're back here, at least you know you've got some charge in it, and
Alright, perfect, yeah.
you ain't going to be going, oh, I've got a charge before I can go on.
What are you carrying there, Adam?
Climate Coalition t-shirts.
Yeah, can we have a look?
You sure can. There we are. I'm
Nice.
cycling for a cleaner, greener world.
What's on the back?
A cleaner, greener world that works for everyone. That's why we're doing this. The pushing for 2050, which is the net zero carbon by 2050, the government have got to put targets in place that they start delivering on, because at the moment everything that they're putting in place is not being delivered upon, or the government are pulling it back, and the only way we're going to get to where we need to be is by the government actually making targets and sticking to them.
I'm sure 4 days will be long enough for this to charge.
Day one of the enormous 2,035 kilometre ride. We can see the guys are getting ready behind me. The time is 6:31, which is actually 1 minute after we were supposed to leave. But everyone seems to be in fairly good spirits. Everyone seems fit and healthy and raring to go. The sun is out. Let's hope they don't boil in the British summer's heat.
hard, none of those, isn't it?
Yeah, that's how you don't.
Yep.
You ready, gents?
Yeah.
Hail to the bike rider, bike rider, bike rider. Hail to the bike rider for climate change. He's got a puncture in his front wheel. Let's hope the rest of the journey is all downhill. Hail to the bike rider, bike rider, bike rider. Hail to the bike rider for climate change.
Great. How are we feeling, boys?
Feeling good?
Feeling good?
Yeah, feeling good. First 20 miles.
This is it! This is day one, and we've left the guys at the Banstead NRT Eco office. They have started on their 2,035 kilometre ride between the four of them, 2,035 kilometres between the four of them. We're going to go and meet them on London Bridge. Now obviously we are in a car, so we're going to drop the car off at Clapham Common, hop on the tube, head over to London Bridge to meet them, where we're also meeting Jazz from the Climate Coalition, who's going to see us to thank the guys for what they're doing. Once we've done that, we're going to hop back in the car and then head and meet the guys later on in the day. We're not going to follow them through central London because that would be dangerous, obviously filming from the car, driving through central. And we want to make sure that this whole event is as safe as we possibly can. I can't believe you beat us to it!
What are the chances?
Yeah. Pure speed.
Oh, nice t-shirt.
Yeah, good. Hello, is it Jazz?
Yeah.
How you doing, Jazz?
Do you know what else I forgot to take? Is my ibuprofen. I mean, they're in the van, but We're fine. We're fine. Do it at lunch, yeah.
Is that your knees struggling, is it?
It's not struggling yet, but I can feel it. I can feel it building, yeah.
I'm feeling pretty good actually. That was quite a nice little ride. And the cycle superhighway is really good.
Of course.
So it was, it's a really, really good way of getting through London.
You look like you're ready for an exam. You're like,
Excuse me, are we not doing that? Is that not the pose?
Ready? Smile!
Londoners are very courteous, I must admit.
The guys are now moving on to where's the next stop? Hoddesdon. So north essentially. So it's another a couple of hours until you're there. And then that's the lunch break, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about 2 hours from here.
About 2 hours from here to Hoddesdon. And yeah, then that's halfway for today.
This is the bit that I don't know if you're to drive around differently, but it's fairly straightforward, I believe.
Goodbye.
I'm just checking the map to see where the guys are at the moment. We've got their live location on Wahoo, so we can see that they're currently in Tottenham. They were stopped for a second, so I'm hoping they're okay. I presume maybe they were just having a wee or having a quick break.
You've got a toilet here? No toilet.
But they're back on the move, so we, Alice, had better get going.
How are we feeling, boys? Yeah, pretty much 3.4 miles in the same direction, mate.
Look at them, like a blooming Renaissance painting sat there on the hill. Right, let's give them their lunch.
I just couldn't believe how quick we managed to get.
You did it in less than 2 hours?
Our travel time was something like an hour because we stopped about 5 times to find somewhere to go for a week.
Impressive, thank you. He didn't take your tips though, did he? Peanut butter and spirulina.
Sorry, there's no peanut butter and spirulina.
So you're all looking quite bright and breezy.
Yeah.
Right, could be better.
It was a nice ride, wasn't it?
So
Yeah.
where are we, guys? Where are we in the day, and sort of how far in are we?
Well, we're currently in Hoddesdon, so we're about 36 miles in.
Yeah.
With about 40, I think it's 45, 46 still to go. Needs an electric car.
The halfway point, Hoddesdon. The guys have just stopped and they're just having a bit of lunch. Some of Adam's famous pasta. He's brought all of his bowls from home and his wife doesn't know. Your wife doesn't know that you've stolen the bowls?
No. She definitely doesn't.
She definitely never find out.
So I think the guys are going to have to apologise to her for that. What's going on here, Nick?
It just had a little bit of a rattle. That was all.
Nick's usual preparation for a cycle ride doesn't check anything before we leave. What's your tyre pressure running when we got here this morning, Nick?
30, but there's a reason.
And on the front?
27.
What should he be running?
Oh, like 100.
Hello,
I just turned you off.
is it me you're looking for?
If you go to the back of the car park,
Okay.
you're up there.
Another hill. Like, here I go, very slowly up it. Yeah. And I'm clearly mentally weak.
It's an interesting sort of mind game.
The way I look at it is you've got to get up it no matter what. So.
That's great. Well, I don't. You just call Chris and go home right now. I'll go call my missus and tell her to come pick me
I'm
up.
not moving. Oh yeah, top up.
Have a little stretch out, mate.
Do you feel like you need it?
Just in here.
Ben Gog. Where?
We're going to send this one to Lucy.
Just in here.
Alice and I have just made it to the finish line of today's ride. We are in Huntingdon at the Premier Inn, where we're going to be spending the night. The guys are, looks like they're about sort of 6 or 7 miles away, perhaps. Still en route. We've got them live on the sat nav. So Alice and I are going to pop inside. We're going to go and check the guys in and see if we can find a pub somewhere nearby.
Hey, you did it!
Hey, day one done! Oh!
What's up, boys? What on, lads?
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, what up, boys?
We averaged 2 miles an
15,
hour.
15 mile an hour on the nose, pretty much.
That's quick actually.
You're right, Nick.
Quite proud of that.
You can't sleep. To a
Cheers, lads.
fantastic first day, top effort.
Yeah.
And thank you all very much for taking part in my
Thanks for organising.
Cheers, guys.
crazy idea.
Bloody good effort all round.
Cheers.
Adam especially put in so much time into this, and well done, mate. So, it's all come to life and it's all going
Yeah,
smoothly.
but it's
So.
about also bring this closer, better as a team as well, Nick.
It'll be the biggest thing I've ever done in my life. I think.
It's
Ever.
the biggest thing I've ever done in my life. And probably ever will do.
I've never run a marathon. I've never done a half marathon. I've never done London and Brighton unless it's with something with an engine.
Yeah.
So this will be.
So instead,
huge.
you just cycle 500 kilometres and.
Oh yeah.
Why not?
Exactly. Why not?
This is longer than London to Paris.
It's London to Paris and back again.
And is that what it is?
It's 208 miles to Paris from Banstead.
I mean, for people who aren't like professional athletes, it's
Yeah,
one hell of a
and we are definitely nowhere near one. We're not professional athletes.
Sat here drinking a beer.
These two are a much higher level of athleticism than us. But
I'm on my way down in life. Like.
How's your knee doing, Ben?
It's not too bad, yeah. McDonald's sorted me out some ice.
McDonald's sorted you out with some ice.
what else did they sort you out with?
Double cheeseburger.
Feel me.
That was just for this. For while I was eating while I was ice in 2010.
What's going to be important in regards to actions from climate change is that the government stand by what they say they're going to do. The key thing over the last few years is that the government have pulled out on many schemes that they've set in place for climate change, and it's just really seeing them deliver on those milestones that will help us achieve net zero carbon by 2050.
Day 2 of the big ride. The guys are here getting ready for another 80 miles in one day. We're in Huntingdon at the moment. They've got 80 miles to make it to the Admiral Rodney in Boston, UK, not USA.
But I just take them from I just go,
It's so much easier to put the tassels on, isn't it?
yeah. They just stick straight to them. No nipple suction. Yep.
See you later.
In times of heroes, in times like these, I wish I could fly. When life comes to me, when everything seems to come alive, I will not silently stand here and watch as you go. I want you to know.
We are halfway through day 2. We are now in Spalding, and Ed, the hero of the support vehicle, has just bought everyone a Frankie and Benny's. Ooh. How's everyone's legs?
Lovely
Alright.
pasta.
Yeah, not too bad,
not
not too bad.
Yeah.
That wasn't my answer.
How you doing, Nick?
All right.
That's pretty much the same answer.
No, but they're
Fine.
they are sore actually. They are sore.
Yep.
I regret signing up for a tennis match now on a Monday night.
No, we
said,
did
what
told you. Not when you go.
Right.
We basically
So
got
what
to
is
go-
the main exit entrance off that way? Is it?
Yeah, basically back the way we came.
We've just left the guys for lunch, and we're on our way to Swine's Head, and the temperature has really just dropped quite a lot, and it's raining, and it's raining quite hard. So the guys are going to be pretty soaked and pretty cold. We're going to try and find some shelter for them in Swine's Head, but as soon as we're at Swine's Head, the next trip from there on to the finish line for today is 30 miles without a single town in between.
Not beautiful sunny skies.
You feeling a bit chilly?
Just trying to keep the heat, keep the warmth. Keep
Yeah.
the warmth there.
So, bearing in mind the road that you were supposed to go down is closed, you don't actually know your route at this point, I guess. You're just following Strava.
When I've uploaded it to this, it's obviously corrected itself already, so it never showed us going down that route on mine. So I have no idea.
Hey, weather like this. Just constant drizzle.
Right in your face the whole time.
I am I felt sick for the last 10 miles. Go on, Nicholas. We've got you, mate. Yeah?
You're right.
Team NRT all the way, yeah? Don't let a man down, right? Don't leave a man behind.
Do it for the climate!
I'm slightly nervous about the last
Let's just get started on it.
You'll be fine, mate. We'll G you up all the way.
Yeah. That's the first cyclist we've seen donkeys.
Yeah, what a fool!
Yeah, what's he doing?
Quite like to get this done, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a shame that the last stint, why do we always make the last stint the longest?
I know.
We've done the last day longest, last day today, sorry, landed. But yeah, see you at the hotel.
It is now absolutely hammering it down outside, and it's cold, and it is so very wet, and I think the guys are struggling.
Woo!
That is what we needed to see.
You did it.
Yeah.
Well done.
I'm done. Okay. Around. Stop there. Nick. Well done, mate. Thank you. A tough afternoon because it's so wet and a bit of wind and a bit cold. So.
Day 2 done. Ticked off. Never doing that again.
Out in stormy weather, I might have the blues, but nothing ever stopped me from dusting off my shoes.
Look at Nick's face. It says it all.
Yeah. We are halfway.
We are halfway.
But now we have an easy day and a much harder day.
On a bad day, on a good day.
We looked at quite a few charities to do them, and the Climate Coalition we ended up choosing at the end because they tie in quite a lot of charities into one organisation. I know WWF is part of that, and yeah, loads of other charities, and it kind of combines everything that we want to do in one big charity, and hopefully that money that we can raise gets put across the other charities as well. So.
It's quite scary to think that sort of in one generation's time, when say my kids are sort of becoming adults and trying to raise their families, the world may not be as like a secure place as it is now in terms of sort of food security, just general well-being, you know, mass migration and stuff like that. So for me it's just important to play your part. At the end of the day, you're only one individual, so if you can just put your foot in and try and put something positive into it, then that's all you can do really. Be as efficient as you can being that one individual. Be part of the solution, not the pollution. That's my final say.
That's like brilliant.
Yeah, we need to hashtag that.
No, I did see it. I didn't make that up on the spot. I did see it, but I like it.
that.
Part
I
of the
like
solution, not the pollution.
Yeah.
Amazingly, after yesterday's fiasco in the rain, the guys seem to be doing pretty damn well.
On a bad day, on a good day, on a bad day, rain keeps raining.
Oh yeah, took a chunk out of that.
Your back wheel jumped up.
That's a bit of a wound, isn't it?
Foot.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I don't know what happened. It like just jumped off the big ring.
Bloody hell. Okay,
Oh.
right. First aid. Oh, that is tough.
Oh, mate. That's
Anyone got a bit of a dodgy tummy? Nick?
Yeah. Is that a sprocket that it's gone into on
Yeah. Just while we clean them.
You're after me to do it.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's alright.
You just need to get all the out.
Right, first.
When we get to, oh mate,
Oh, 4 of them.
mate, that is.
That's right.
Good bit of casualty that is.
I can see a bone.
Can you do the?
I can't see a button.
I don't know what casualty theme
Oh,
tune is.
actually,
Does
mate.
anyone know? I'm clearly going giddy, aren't I?
Yeah.
Give me a couple of minutes, I'll pass out. Couple of minutes, couple of seconds.
In all seriousness, that's pretty.
That's pretty deep.
That's pretty
isn't it?
deep.
Yeah.
I'll clean it and I'll bandage you up proper.
Yeah.
And good job, we did our first day training course for this. Which
Do I need mouth to mouth?
if you want it.
Okay. Anyone?
I'm a bit worried that you need like a
Stitch.
stitch.
Or something, yeah.
Possibly, yeah.
Okay, when we get to, I'll bandage you up
How
proper.
far away is mine, is it?
It's not far, is it?
We're only about. Yeah, it's really not far at all.
Can you get us the bigger bandage? There's a medium one.
Yeah, like you say, the thing you got to be careful of is infection at that point of the leg.
Yeah.
Because blood flows awful.
So, can you, if you hold that there, mate, with your finger, and then I'll wrap it up tight, alright?
The Red
I
Cross.
still don't even know what happened. It was weird. It was like
It
it just jumped off the big cog.
You just got caught somewhere, didn't it? And it just jumped.
How are you feeling? Do you need a water or anything like that? Do you get
No, I
headaches?
feel alright. Yeah, I feel alright.
You're right, yeah?
Yeah.
I'd have stopped and just wet.
I'm out.
Had a bit of a cry.
I've already cried twice. You see the massive hill we went up?
That was very close, wasn't it, really? Like, you'd have done well to stay on your bike.
Yeah, you're lucky that didn't take you off, because that really would have hurt.
Oh mate.
You better put that on double speed.
First aid course is coming out. Yeah. He's alright. He's a big tough boy.
Right, well, the good news is, guys, that we've got lunch ready for you.
Beautiful.
I'm just going to get that set up. Physio should be here about 12:30.
Nice.
So you'll get a 30-minute rub down.
Nice. Just what we need.
Yeah. I'll introduce you to the team. So this is my new mate Ed.
Ed?
Hello, Ed.
I probably should have told you Ed was coming ahead, and then you would have known. I was just like...
I'm Kate Tyrrell. I am the Events and Relationships Manager at My Energy. We manufacture in the UK products that help divert power around the home. So for example, if you have your own solar or wind energy setup, you may be generating that energy which traditionally used to be exported back to the grid, but we can help divert that energy back into your home so that you're using it yourself. Then the Zappy is our electric vehicle charger point, which will go on the side of your home, which can also use that energy being generated by solar or wind to fuel your car. So in terms of what we're doing to help the environment, we're producing products that are going to enable people to become more energy independent, but also utilising renewable energy sources in order to do that. Yeah, there's loads of things that can be done to reduce your carbon emissions. Are you sure?
Unbelievable.
How sure? Are you sure? How sure? Are you sure?
Oh, this looks incredible.
Is that really the biggest challenge?
Up until about a year ago, I've never ridden more than probably 4 or 5 miles.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good on you.
Sorry, the tyre.
We're doing Vegas next year, I told you.
Yeah, but not. But can we just do something? Can we just like do the 3 peaks challenge or something? Walking, hiking, or tenting, or something.
Tinting?
The actual wound itself.
Yes, exactly.
If I do it up tight.
I would if the van can get just past a pharmacist.
Yeah.
If you're happy with that.
Yeah, it doesn't feel.
Only because I'm just not sure. I think everybody's fine. There is no A&E there, is there?
This is, yeah, hang on. Hi everyone, so this is Sparky, our alien. Sparky is very passionate about renewable energy and came to Earth to learn all about renewable energy and what we're doing to reverse climate change. So Sparky is here with the lads to take some photos.
Round of applause for Sparky.
And he really blends in, doesn't he?
Can you dab? Can you dab?
Yeah. Safety first.
Right, we'll give it a go.
Whoa! Yeah.
Bye!
My Energy. What a lovely bunch of people. So a massive thank you to them. They came in on a Saturday, not only to meet the guys, but also to lay out a massive high protein spread, a fantastic lunch for the riders and for us as well in the support vehicle. But not only that, they also paid for the guys to have deep tissue massages, which I think has really helped them, particularly on the hills and things of this this next half of the day. So a massive thank you to My Energy. At the moment we are on our way to Boston, where we will finish day 3.
I wanted to give up so badly.
Oh man, that looked so tough.
Ah, it was. And they're not even stopping. They're not even stopping for a break.
It's done an amazing job.
Yeah, he's
bandaging it up,
strapped it
like,
up. Oh, see, it's coming
through.
through though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is the plan to head over to the hospital in Boston,
Dunno.
see if you need stitches?
Dunno. Haven't really thought that far ahead.
No.
Probably should.
Yeah. I reckon it's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Just to get it checked out, even if just for them to clean it or something properly.
And that's the key thing, like you say, because there's loads of from the bike that's in there.
Yeah. Well,
And
you're
maybe
powering
even
through.
like get a lollipop or a Brave Boy badge, like sticker or
That'd
something.
be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Day 3 done.
You made it, lads.
Mate, why don't you hold it at the frame? As in frame against your body sort of thing.
No.
You might fit them all come out normal.
It's quite cool, though.
Do you want to ride it down this bit?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. This place is not as big from the outside. What's this?
So you can just go down that.
Come and look at this. I've got to share with Nick.
No, complete opposite.
You're right.
Yeah.
How is your ankle, Sweeney?
It's a bit of a dull sort of pain there.
Yeah. Drink more.
I think it's kind of seasoned up a little bit.
Have you got a plan for what you're going to do then? Yeah, we never really didn't think about that, did we? We started drinking.
I did. No, I did get as far as googling the hospital. It's 2.7 miles. It's open 24 hours apparently.
Do you think you should probably go and have it looked at?
I think so.
Yeah, I think you should as well.
Right, Paul, should we take you to hospital?
Yes, please. That'd be great. We're walking. Right, let's do this.
Let's see you in a bit. So I've just dropped off Paul here at Pilgrim's Hospital A&E unit so he can get his ankle looked at. Although he has basically said sort of throughout the ride it's been essentially okay, now that he stopped it started to hurt, and you can see that the wound it isn't looking fantastic to say the least. So he's going to be here for a couple of hours. I'm going to head back and meet the rest of the team, get some work done, and when he's ready he'll give us a call and we'll come and pick him up, so hopefully he's okay.
Paul has decided to go to the hospital to get his ankle checked out, which, yeah, good idea. But kind of sucks. But yeah.
He's a strong boy. He's a strong lad.
Oh yeah, he's a strong boy. It's not worth him getting any lasting damage or anything, so.
And if they have to remove his foot, they have to remove his foot. It's just one of them things, it's part of cycling.
Still be faster than you.
How do you reckon he'll be tomorrow then, Nick?
I don't know, it depends what time he gets back. We might have to look at how we can help him a little bit maybe. Whether he, see how much he can cycle.
Yeah. So you're just waiting for your X-ray?
No, had the X-ray. Went for the results. Because where it's so near to the heel, they're concerned obviously we did it. I don't
Sure.
think it hurt.
We'll see.
We'll see.
So I've just been back in to see Paul. The time is now 9:30, so it's 3 hours since we dropped him in at A&E. He's still in relatively good spirits, so I think it's starting to grate him a bit, and it's getting a bit tedious for him. He still hasn't had the results of his X-ray, which is what he's waiting for at the moment. But a doctor has just taken him through the doors to nowhere, wherever people go when they have their X-rays shown to them. So hopefully he'll be out soon. His ankle's starting to swell a bit, so at the moment it's pretty touch and go whether or not he's going to be able to do the ride tomorrow. Not only for the fact that he's wounded, but also it's 9:30 now. He's got to be up and on his bike at 5 a.m. to cycle 130 miles. I'm not sure what the actual figure is at the moment, but yeah, we'll see what happens.
You right?
Yeah, he's out. I've just left him in the chair. I'm going to pull the car out.
Oh, okay. How are you?
Fine, I'll just run it off. Straight on the bike tomorrow. The fact that I need assistance to get to the car doesn't bode well.
Oh. It's still in your socks as well.
Yeah. And I'm hungry.
Oh, we've got you food. I'm starving.
I'm not going back.
To be honest, I think you'll be better in the front. That's not from a
Yeah,
nice
yeah.
kind of thing. It's just, you've only got one leg, haven't you?
I'm not trying to be nice to you.
No. I'll tell you if it wasn't for your foot.
Sorry, yeah.
So we've just dropped Paul back in his room, and we've given him his stuff, and bloomin' sod's law, Paul was in the room at the very, very top of the hotel. It's 10:10. He's got to be up for a ride at 5 in the morning. Really not sure if he's going to be able to do it at this point.
Day 4, 4 in the morning. Let's see how Paul is.
He doesn't need assistance.
No.
That is a swollen ankle, man.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah,
tough.
I can't put this on.
Yeah.
Yo.
Alright.
Alright.
It's all swollen up. No, you went right today.
Nice.
Bad. There's just no point either, even if you try too light and make it worse. Like,
It's all fat. Yeah, I can sort of stand on it. Like, that's about the extent of it.
Cool, we seem to be a bit early compared to these two, mate.
Yeah.
You're feeling knackered?
Yeah, proper knackered.
Yeah.
Taking this time.
Yeah.
Riding the car for you today then?
Yeah, buddy.
That's exciting, isn't it?
Oh, so excited.
I want to give you a camera.
Yeah, okay. Put me to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, put your arm over. Just let me.
Yeah. You've done that before, haven't you? I think I nodded off for about 10-15 minutes. At about 3 o'clock.
That was it?
Yeah.
All night?
All night. My sister's messaging me saying, I'm going to come and get you, I'm going to come and get you. I'm like, it's a 300-mile round trip. And I was like, plus, there's no way I'm going through all of this and not getting to Braintree one way or the other. There's no way.
This is it. Final day, day 4. Paul's not going to be able to ride. He's really quite injured his foot, obviously, as we saw yesterday, and it wouldn't be sensible for him to do so. But the rest of the guys are going to complete the 109 miles left before we get to the Gridserve all-electric forecourt in Braintree.
In a good way, sort of. But,
And that's where EVs are really efficient. It's like...
Just put it on and just start spurting. I can't win today. Jokes, it's a winner's day.
I am literally that, we were saying like flamingo legs, I'm literally that flamingo.
What? You are the flamingo?
Like,
And you just literally like...
Past 6, waiting for the guys, and today we have a production assistant.
Hi, I'm Paul and I'm Chief Motivator. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Go on, boys. Go on, boys. You see what happened? No? 3 miles the wrong way. No!
It's 3 miles the wrong way.
Halfway. Over halfway.
Starving?
Starving Marvin.
Hungry.
It doesn't actually, it feels good to be halfway actually.
Yeah.
I feel like
Better than
I
you did
could do that.
before,
I
though.
feel like I could do that half again.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
we'll see, but once it
Yeah.
starts climbing up hills, but it feels nice when you're halfway, you just like, I just do that again.
Yeah.
And then that's it. Sell my bike.
Sell your bike.
The guys have now got just 54 miles left to go. We're in St Ives in Cambridgeshire at the moment. Next leg will be all the way through to Gridserve in Braintree, and once they are there, the whole event is complete. Their bums are very numb. I know their legs are hurting as well. I think Paul's pretty miffed that he can't join the guys for the rest of the ride, but it's right that he doesn't. He is, however, in the car with us, being the chief motivator and having a good time.
Right, see you later, boys.
All alone again tonight, but you don't seem to forget about yourself. Wondering how it could go so wrong, but you didn't call for help. But let me tell you about the trees and the seas, how it's all connected. The flowers and the birds and bees, the northern lights, yeah, we're all affected. Watching, pray, pray, pray. I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out.
This is it! 20 miles left. And then it's done.
So here's a reminder to look at life that's pouring into you. And so my friend, let me tell you once again, and you know that it's true. Forget about seeing it or hearing it, in the end you must feel. Forget about all you know, you need to go, it's okay to let go. Just let it go, go, go. Then you're breathing in. You're breathing out. We're breathing in. We're breathing out. We're breathing in.
So the guys are almost here at Gridserve in Braintree. They're just about to come around the corner, and we do actually have a special guest who's going to join them for the last little bit.
With us?
Yeah,
Go on, Paul, if you make it. Come on. Yep.
Oh, we missed Amanda's pom-pom! Yes, go on the girl! Go on the girl!
Very pleased, very proud.
Yeah, well done. Well done.
Yeah, well done, man. Absolutely brilliant.
Good luck. Yeah.
Well done, mate.
Well done for joining.
They could have done another week and he'd have been alright.
Well, I'm going to start to back.
Yeah,
Last
you
like
cycle
10
back,
miles,
yeah.
you're like, no man,
On your own.
Again.
Oh no, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Well done.
Oh, lovely stuff, lovely stuff.
Awesome,
Right,
awesome.
has anyone got a beer? Yeah.
Glad we're here.
Yeah, well
Yeah.
done.
That was hard work, but it was well worth it. Well worth it. Good team effort.
You've got your beautiful wife here as
I
well
do.
to support you.
She put up with a lot of cycling.
I'm so glad this is over.
So she could spend some time with me.
Got some food put on. It's being cooked now.
Oh, brilliant.
Nice
Thank
bottle
you,
of
Amanda.
champagne. Cha-ching!
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Well, I checked the rules and the regulations. You're not allowed beer on site or consume alcohol unless I'm giving it to you for free. I said 2 bottles of champagne. Right.
Alice and I spent 4 days following 4 normal guys around the country. And in that time, I learned what it means to do something truly good for the future of our planet. Adam, Nick, Ben and Paul taught us about companionship and being part of something bigger than just ourselves. And travelling at the pace of a cyclist up and down the country, stopping to film every 10 minutes, showed us how extraordinarily lucky we are to live in such a genuinely beautiful place. Climate change is happening, and the generations after us will never know how wonderful this planet can be. Unless, like the 4 riders, we can work together to stop it. To cover our carbon footprint from the trip, the Odyssey Forge has made a donation, and we would encourage anyone who is able to do so to donate too. If you feel that you can, there is a link to the GoFundMe page in this video's description.